Hello, friend. Hello, friends. And today I'm with my newly met friend and a person with a great heart, Innocent, from Lagos, Nigeria at the moment. And well, we met on an open space in Twitter with this amazing person, Ari developer. So she's good and she really helps people in need and she has a great heart. But I cannot compare whose heart is bigger in the sense of hers. So basically, like my meetup focuses on helping you guys to find by guys I mean no genders, so you folks, if that's better. My meetup focuses on finding something you really love and finding an open source projects and contributing and making you visible, and then companies will come to you, like maybe 1 year time, maybe faster. But life is not fair, and sometimes you need something now. So you basically, if a person is hungry, I want to start teaching this person poetry, or if a person doesn't have a job, then I won't start doing that because well, I'm not into religious guys. It's what religious guys do. Not all of them. Some of them are, a lot of them are nice people. So in this case, I will concentrate on scholarships and boot camps. So there's at least one I'm aware of. It's called Outreachy. They are also on Twitter, so you can tweet there. And Innocent, Innocent, is it okay if I share your Twitter?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, so I will, because Innocent is, 1 second, I need to move to another window because I don't want any private information to be shown. Because Innocent is, well, he already knows more than many people, and he will, yeah, that's him, and he's becoming already an expert in so that's Innocent. That's well, good luck typing it, but you'll manage. Oh, it's this one actually. Okay, then it's actually quite easy. Innocent 121840028. So he's already learning the scholarships thing and bootcamps thing in open source. I mean the ones which pay you. They're not many, but they exist. So Outreach is one of them. They offer $7,000, and so currently they are looking for people for December 2022. And from what I remember, it's 3 months scholarship, and they're trying to. Their goal is to land you with a job, and they have really nice sponsors. Like these guys are good. I mean, these folks, these friends. So also, I think open source scholarship. So basically, we will concentrate on that. So for today, Innocent's goal will be, if you don't mind, Innocent, it will be to learn more about Outreach, because there are others, but I'm not prepared, mate. I'm really not prepared. I know this stuff exists, but I didn't expect that it can be that useful for my friends, but it can be. Sorry, it's my bad. I should have thought about people more. So if you investigate them today, and if you write it, so basically just write a tweet about your experience today, and then write a tweet that how your investigation is going, or whatever, because there's 9 billion people in the world, and almost none of them know about Outreach. So you are an expert in Outreach comparing to 99.9999 population of the earth. You're a complete expert. So whatever, even if you just type this, maybe don't mention, just mention paid, don't mention exact number, or just write about them. Even if you are not suitable for them, although I think you are, still write about it. And mention my name, mention name of mention outreach to this one, right? Mention this. Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting names. Sorry, my autism is like, guys, it's not always flowers and stuff. I have problem with remembering human names, with people names. I mean, it's easier. So mention her, and probably mention. Well, and if you know some other groups, mention them. Basically, why? Because I think you don't have that many. No, I think you don't have that many people following you yet. It will change, but not yet. And 1 second. And I want to. My plan is that I will do that. Come on, it should work. And yeah, so it's pausing for some reason. Anyway, I will, when my name is mentioned, I'll have notification here. And when I'll see your tweet, I will retweet it. And I have 600. And I'm quite sure that my other friends will support you, the ones you mentioned at least, because we have close values and this stuff matters. And out of my head, I don't know many people who are doing what you'll be doing. I mean, if you're okay with that. And in outreach, what happens next, if people do well, you can also become a mentor there. So yeah, and things like programming languages or whatever, don't let it stop you. And even if they don't accept you, it will be a very good experience to tweet about and to create your, well, to promote yourself. And let's start with that. Let's apply to every open source. Let's apply to every open source scholarship, every open source free bootcamp we can, and then we'll choose, and then we'll go from there. Is it? Sounds like a plan?
Yeah, it's cool. But except the outreach, are there other open source which I can apply for?
There are others, but I don't remember them out of the top of my head. I'll need to make a research. And you can also Google. It will be either open source scholarship or open source bootcamp, two of them. Okay. With bootcamp, take care, because most of bootcamps, they take money, but some of them actually pay. But it doesn't happen often, so you need to be careful.
Okay.
We need somebody who understands that, well, who understands when somebody is truly eager for knowledge, and in IT, it's very fast to gain this stuff. I mean, the knowledge to become very productive. So let me maybe write some notes. So step 1, read about today's meeting. That's optional. Step 2, to read about your goal to become an expert in open. If that's a good goal, I mean, you can change the however you want in open source scholarships and bootcamps. And then we'll go from there. Because if, for example, you might not like this stuff, and then you'll find something else. All right. It's just that. Otherwise, let me still ask it. Which things in life do you really love? What's your? Is there a hobby or something?
What did you say?
Do you have hobbies? How do you spend your free time? What do you enjoy most?
Okay, I basically, yeah, I just keep going over some YouTube videos over and over again, and trying to make research on how to develop myself. But it's like every day I keep on moving around the same circle. So
yeah, but if you had like a free day, with people you like, what would you do? Like will you do sports, or will you go swimming, or will you go just learn something?
Yeah, I do that on weekly basis. I only do sports and outing on weekly basis. as far as the week is concerned, I always try to set a target for myself to meet up some certain things for me to
Yeah,
focus
yeah,
on.
good. So what I'm doing now is like, yeah, so I'll have to go to work soon. But in GitHub, you know what GitHub is, right? It's a place where
Yes.
because sorry, sometimes I will ask questions because which might hurt a bit, because it's just that not everybody knows. So I went to GitHub and I checked topics which sport in them, right? And I'm trying to find something which okay, there's a lot of sports, esports. I don't like this thing. Oh, this one has the most repositories. Let's see, because well, it's just an example. It's not something we are doing today. And that's everything which is called sport analytics. I know we are not concentrating on analytics. We are just doing it because it's related to sports, which you like, and it has some repositories there. So let's see, what's that? Soccer action. I'm trying to find something which is alive. So this one is start 610 times. This one is start. No, this one is not Sanka one because I think this is too not used to now, but maybe I'm wrong. No, it's too stale. The idea is that if we are going this way, and probably we will when we fix other things like scholarships, but I would try to find we will find your project which will be close to your heart, be it sports or not. For example, this one, soccer action, sort stars. Let's see which one is the best. So this is something about streaming data about soccer. I have no idea what it does, but we can see that it's alive. Well, it's still not the best one because yesterday, for example, I was checking the project with hundreds of thousands of like reports and stuff. Let's see. Esports is not what we want. What's that? First, this one, that's robotics competition. That's different. But basically, the idea is that we'll find something alive and some nice project with the sports stats. Yeah, this is better. That's 1,000 stars. And if I sort it by forks, it's still this one. So there's something called stats bomb, which is verified. They have repositories. Verified is important. Well, they're not really alive. That's not what I want. Sometimes it's not easy to, not so easy. So what is this stuff? So basically, okay, let's just pick something for example. We'll find a project which is not like this, but is more alive, and then we'll start contributing. Basically, so let's say you love sports. We'll find it better. We'll know when we know better what you like. We'll find you something better, but then first you'll start tweeting if you want to, of course, it's all voluntarily. You'll start tweeting about this project, because even if you just tweet, because even if you do that star and fork, you are already a contributor, because it made this thing more visible. And then what you can do, you can write about this project. So for example, today you can, it's better to have 1 tweet daily than to have 10 tweets today and then no tweets for 3 days. So it's better to have 3 tweets than 10, but each day. So like one of the tweet ideas for you, Innocent, will be to, let me try to find where my chat has gone. It's here. So any good, that's 3 tweet, any sports related, any popular sports related projects out there. Because I don't want you to be a guy who does open source, but nobody knows about it or nobody benefits from it. I want something like this to happen. IMG Arena. I think these guys do sports. IMG Arena. GitHub. Yeah, these guys. They do sports. I think they do like TVs and stuff, but let's see. These guys are also not very active. BBC Sports. Okay, that's better. If I do application, will it show me something? That's better now. So BBC does sports in a way. So this is already good. So this is something I was looking for. I know it's not sports, it's just, for example, but it's closer to sports than others because these people know people who are dealing with sports. And well, the BBC is obviously a source of information. So I want people to think, if people think about sport news and open source and maybe Nigeria, or actually without Nigeria, if people think of open source and sport news, I want them to think of Innocent. Because why? Because you've been posting about it on Twitter and you've been sharing your journey. So like one of the tweets, after we fix, it's all for the future. Currently, we concentrate on the bootcamps and scholarships. But in the future, like you can write about this project and you can write about your journey of finding an open source project related to sports. And then either we find it, you and me, or you yourself do it, or somebody will actually tweet us that, you know, there's this project, it's good. And these things, they do happen. So that's the power of community. So how does it sound? Sounds like a plan?
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, let's take it easy, like 1 hour per day or something. I don't want you to burn out. It's hard enough already. So let's concentrate on scholarships. Let's become an open source scholarships expert. And then in the future, hopefully you will help me to help other people. But currently we will concentrate on Innocent. Okay?
Okay.
Good. So yeah, I'm not a magician. I cannot do magic, but at least I can do that.
Yeah, you've done a lot.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody on the recording. And as always, if Innocent, if you don't like anything in recording, we will either edit it or we will remove it completely. So I'm not here to, what do you call it, to get rich from recordings. Okay, if people get attracted by recordings, it's fine. But if somebody gets hurt, I'll delete it. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. I'm stopping the recording. Guys, live long and prosper, and please subscribe to Innocent's Twitter, because soon we'll have amazing news about open source scholarships, and it's Innocent whom you will learn how to enter open source in the best way possible, because I have entered already, so my experience will differ from yours, but Innocence will be the freshest one, and yeah, he will be able to share with higher quality than I do. So that's good. Okay, I'm stopping the recording. So guys, live long and prosper. See you. Peace. And I'm stopping the recording.